Hi there, and in today's Throwback Thursday, myself and Pirate Pete will be taking you through 5 super simple sales secrets for small businesses. You know you want to join me for that, so stay tuned and find out what those secrets to success really are. Today we are talking about super simple secrets for small businesses. Super simple sales secrets. It'd be good if we got the sales bit in, wouldn't it? It's been a long day everyone. But as you know, we don't spend long here. Yeah, some love for that. Some love for me not even remembering the title of what I'm doing. Because myself and Pirate Pete are back, and as you know, Pirate Pete is going to keep us to our 10 minutes. So there's 10 good, useful, insightful minutes with my co-host. So our time is going. He's there. He's going to keep us to time. So the stuff I want to talk about today, I spend loads of time working with small businesses, and it just seems to me that there's some really simple stuff that if you're in a small business, you might be able to do, and you might be able to think about. It's going to make a really big difference to your results. So this 10 minutes is just about that. So it's 10 minutes to change your results. Because if you're in a small business, quite often that means that you're in that business, possibly just yourself, possibly a couple of other people, but maybe it's you and Pirate Pete. I mean, it could be a select group. And quite often you didn't get into that business to sell stuff. You wanted to sell stuff because you want to make loads of money. Oh, hi there. Lovely to see you. It's great that you've got an amazing product that you want to sell, but you got in that business because you're really good at whatever it is your business is doing. You're great at building websites. You're great at selling widgets. You're great at all this other stuff. And that's amazing because that's why you set up your business. You set up your business because you think your widget is amazing and you want to get it out there to the world and build a business around it. And that's fantastic. You're so great. That widget is the best widget in the world. But hell, here's the truth of it. Bottom line is it's not enough to have a great widget. You've got to be able to go out there and sell it. And quite often when we set up business, we don't think about that. We don't think, actually, you know what? Got to be able to sell this product as well. So my first thing is, if you are a small business, there's just one of you, just two of you, even if there's only half a dozen of you, every single person in that business needs to sell. Really important if you're going to survive. So that is my first super simple secret. Just recognizing that's a really big thing. The second thing is to recognize that selling doesn't actually make you a bad person. Oh, thank you for the love. Selling doesn't make you a bad person. I think we quite often have in our heads a really poor impression of salespeople, and that's why we're a bit scared to sell, because we don't want to be the double glazing salesperson. We don't want to be the person who rings up at 5 to 6 just as we're sitting down at the tea and trying to talk to us about something that we're just not interested in. We don't want to be the person knocking on people's doors and saying, do you want to buy this? Great news is you don't have to be that salesperson, but that is the salesperson we have in our heads. So you can sell in your own way, because we've all got our own style, we've all got our own approach. You can totally sell while still being yourself and being that person that everybody knows and loves. It's okay. And you know what? You already do it. You sell every day. So if you have proposed to somebody, then you're a salesperson because you've sold yourself. If you have sat in a job interview, then you're a salesperson because you've sold yourself. If you have small children and you've convinced them to do something, go to the supermarket with you, go and tidy their rooms, whatever it is, then guess what? You're a salesperson. Because actually we sell all the time in our personal lives. We sell ideas, we sell approaches. So you know what? Actually you can sell because each and every one of us does it every day. And that is the second secret. Acknowledging and recognizing that actually you can completely do this. You can completely do this. And you can do it with integrity in a way that works for you. So the trick is now just to start to look at how you apply that to your business and your business life. And there are a couple of key things I'm going to share with you now which are going to totally help you with that. The first is one of the really key mistakes that people make. Okay, so they know they need to sell, they know they need to get out there to sell. Let's go and sit in front of a customer. And they start to talk about their product. But because the product is great, the widget is amazing, because we love the widget that we have created, we spend hours talking about the widget and why we think it's great. Oh yeah, Nancy, I think it's still running. Is anyone else having problems? Nancy's on the train. I'm on the train, shouting phone. I'm on the train. I'm hoping other people are still running with me here. And if you're with me, give me a hello or give me a heart or something just so I know that you can still see what's going on. There's a resounding silence. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, hi, it's fine, brilliant. Okay, yeah. Nancy, I think it's just you. You might have to catch the replay. I'm still here, Julie. Oh, that's good. Julie and I have been drinking coffee today. We're a bit wired, all the coffee. So the third thing I was going to talk about is we get really obsessed about talking about the widget. Oh, the widget's great. We really love the widget. We love the widget. It took us 20 years to make the widget. We spent loads of time designing the widget. You know what? Customer doesn't care. They do not care. And that sounds like really awful, but like when we're sitting talking about our widget, what we need to think, yeah, lots and lots of coffee. What we need to think about is not what we think is important about the widget, but actually what makes the widget important to our customer. What is the key benefit that we are offering our customer with that? And that's sometimes really difficult because actually stepping back from why we think the widget's great and thinking about why our customer might think it's great is something a bit difficult. So we need to take that step back and actually think, what key benefits does that offer our customer? Does it save them time? Does it save them money? Does it make their life easier? Is it going to impact their health and well-being? Is it going to give them more time with their kids? Is it going to save them money? What is it that the widget's offering? So sales secret 3 is make sure you're talking to your customer about what's in it for them, because that's all they're interested in. Everything else is just a nice story. All right, so we're going to come on to point number 4 here. Now, I don't know where you're all from. I know there's a few of us here today, and there's a few names I know. So I know some of you are local. And if you're local, that means you're in the UK. So if you're in the UK, then you need to remember that when you're going to sell, you need to stop being British. And you know, we love the British, and I'm British, and I love being British. The thing about the British is, though, is that we're all a bit reserved, and we're a bit scared to ask for the money. We really are, because we think talking about money is like really rude and offensive, because we're British. We need to completely get over that. We need to really practice asking for the money that our product or service is worth. And when I say practice, I do mean practice. You would not go out on stage and try and deliver Hamlet without having rehearsed and having practiced. So why the heck do we do that in our business life? Why the heck do we do it in our business when actually all of our livelihood, our money, our mortgage payment is hanging on our success? And we don't practice? Are we crazy? So we need to do this. We need to practice so we get really good at it. Now, you can practice with your partner, your friend. You can practice in the mirror. I don't care where you practice. Practice asking for the money. So get used to saying, okay, so our widgets are priced at £10 each. So I can deliver, sort of 10 of those for only £100. How does that sound? You need to get comfortable with looking in people's eyes and actually saying the numbers. Sounds crazy, but it's a real thing. It's a psychological thing. Get yourself used to talking about money, because what you don't want to do is be in the least bit hesitant or nervous when it comes to that. If someone says, well, you can have our widgets at £10 each and you could have 10 of them for £100, we're not going to buy that product. So you need to get really comfortable. So my 4th secret is practice, practice, practice asking for the money. Don't be British. Get it out there. Oh, thank you so much. Tails39. I don't know your proper name, Tails. I'm sure that's not your name. I bet your mum didn't call you that. But thanks for the thumbs up. I'm loving it. So my last super simple secret, my 5th secret is all about Paul. Hi, Paul. Thank you so much. My 5th and last secret for this session is about always confirming a next step. And interesting, Julie and I were talking about this earlier on, so it's a common one that comes up. At the end of any sales conversation, we need to confirm what's going to happen next. And this is really important. It's quite often where we drop the ball. We leave something in our customers' hands. And you know what? Then it's really difficult. So we say, we let it get to a point where people say, oh, well, great, well, have a think and I'll give you a ring. And we go, okay. And then we sit and wait for the phone to ring, don't we? You can't build a business on sitting waiting for the phone to ring. You have to make those calls yourself. So if someone says, yeah, I'll just have a think. Oh! Okay, that's Pirate Pete. We're in overtime now. We are, everyone know, loads of love for Pirate Pete. People like Pirate Pete more than they like me. Okay, so love for Pirate Pete, but we are going to go into overtime to finish this secret. Because what we're going to talk about, and what I'm saying here, is that if someone says to us, I'll have a think and I'll get back to you, don't leave it like that. Agree a next step. Agree an action that you're going to take. So say, that's fantastic. I'd love you to have that opportunity to review everything. Why don't we have a quick touch base? I know you're really busy, so don't worry about ringing me. I'm back in the office next Friday. I'll give you a ring about 4 o'clock. How does that sound? So I'm actually setting the precedent that I'm going to ring, so they're going to expect that call. And actually, the bigger the opportunity, the more likely I am to then follow that up with a little Outlook calendar appointment to say, call up Victoria, remember me? And that just reminds them, oh goodness, I need to have had a look at it and I need to have made a decision or have a response for that point in time. And you know what, that's great. Because even if the answer's no, you know what, that's fine. But at least what you're not doing is getting into this situation where you're just ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and trying to get an answer. You know, it's like that whole thing. It's almost like a rap song, isn't it? I'm ringing, I'm ringing, I'm ringing. You know what? They don't like you anymore. You ring more than 3 or 4 times, they start to hate you. And all of the work that you've spent on getting the relationship far enough to actually get to a proposal, you've just thrown it all in the bin because now they're avoiding you. And you're turning into a stalker. So the fifth secret is always agree a next step and always make it a next step that you have got ownership for. Keep yourself in control of that sales process. So to recap, our 5, look how enormous my hands are. Our 5 super simple sales secrets for small businesses are: 1, acknowledge we have to sell. We have to. We can't get by without it. Point number 2, remember it doesn't make you a bad person, and you do this already in your personal life, so you can completely do this. The third thing is, what's in it for me? Think about what is going to hit that button with the customer. They are constantly thinking, what is in it for me? Think about it from their perspective. The fourth thing is, think about the money. Practice asking for it. Get super comfortable with it. And point number 5 that we've got there is agree a next step. In every contact point, agree your next follow-up step. Hey, if you enjoyed that episode and you would like to stick around for more, then hit the subscribe button, ding the bell, and I will see you next time. Until then, remember to be sales-tastic.